just don't have the resources. They're just not available to me. So that's when I realized that I wasn't getting very much help from the left or the right. That this is just something that is something with a few rogue people trying to keep me safe here in my little Hogwarts, and then people on the Democrats and the Republicans, they all work for money-making people that pull money-making schemes. And I just got a rogue bunch of people here that keep me safe and keep me loved, and I guess there's some financing behind to help keep me safe and help the truth come out, but it's very limited. It has to be very limited, and it has to just be a few people keeping me safe in a safe zone, like Dana explained to me about how Las Cruces and Sierra Vista in this corridor are safe zones. And so these guys have set up a network to keep me safe, but most people want me quiet, censored, or dead. So that sucks, man. Most people hate me. Well, I can kind of understand that, because if the truth gets out, it's like, this is going to make us look like shit and make him look great. It's not my fault. It's not my fault I look great and you look like shit. I've been warning you for 5 years. You don't know how shitty we really are. I've got a pretty good clue of how shitty you really are. I check my family. And if my family is any indication of how shitty you guys are, fuck. We're fucked. But if I'm any indication of what the real apostles, prophets, and messiahs are like, and if people can learn from me and more to be better human beings by understanding and relating and connecting to me, we're not fucked. But as long as you guys want to keep your position of power and keep your illusion of fame and being good to the wonderful, oh so sweet and oh so kind and oh so healthy in your body and minds, people, we are fucked. As long as you guys are too scared, too faithless, and too chicken shit to step up and start exposing and telling the truth, we're fucked. So, but if it's because Ralph is the Messiah and all that stuff, and he's our example from the line of Judea that's living and has lived it indeed because of what's actually happened, we're not fucked at all. Trust me. I got good character. You can trust me. I have the track record, man. It's like the whole thing. Women, is he faithful? Am I faithful? Shit, go check my file. Go check my IEP at the forts. And, oh my God, this man, shit. He had, yes, look at OK with Yolanda. How many different women how many girls picked up on him in high school and he turned them down because he didn't want to hurt their feelings? A lot. God, he's a sweet kid. And they were hot. Nelda was hot. Nelda was hot. And I still tell her on that one, she told me she didn't want to take advantage of me. I was like, oh, next time, Nelda, please take advantage of me. Then if it was because we were drunk, I would have said, yeah, that was it. I was drunk. I'm just kidding. No, I knew what I was doing. It was great. Do you want to do it again? Yes. Do you think you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Can we have sex some more and I'll think about it? I'm a guy. I'm very pragmatic. I'm very honest. You have more of a crush on the Mexican girl across this way at the Gap. I do. I want to date her. Yeah, she's probably a superficial bimbo who thinks she's all that, and I don't know why. It's weird, man. It's because of the way I act. I always was left of center and outside the popular group. I didn't want to be fully included. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to be loved for being myself, and I wanted to be loved for that person who stood up for everybody, that believed everybody had individual rights, that respect people's religious beliefs and refute their principles. As long as they were kind and they were trying their best to be protecting, if there was any miscommunication, I was going to help on miscommunication to get us communicating. But I don't do bullies. I don't do people that force their will, and I don't do liar. Like what happened with Edna's boyfriend, coming down telling me, I was like, look, shit, I'm not a 5-foot little girl that came to you to be loved and be taken care of. You can bully her, but you can't bully me. So if you come and you really think that you're going to do something, you better bring it hard and make sure you get it done. I'll kill you with your own fucking gun. I was like, I basically looked him in there and told him, I'll kill you with whatever you bring. You may be able to push her around and bully her, but you ain't going to bully around me. My dad taught me that. You either bring it hard or don't bring it at all. And he left, and he never came back. And then when she moved, she asked me to help move. Because she could tell when she talked to him about me that he was kind of intimidated by me. Which was cool. I was a little taller than he was. And everybody thought I was Cruz, this Mexican guy or whatever. They thought I was this kind of like drug dealer guy. I had a reputation from high school being this badass killer drug dealer. Which I was not. So he probably asked around about me. That's funny. You can even get a rep with oh shit, that's pretty cool. If he would have talked to my friends would all tell him, oh, he's the nicest guy and he's a dork. That's the reputation, that he's a nice guy and he's a dork, but he's scary as hell. Really? And he don't take no shit. Yeah, I have a Swedish bank account. I sell drugs to my own sister and my best friend. And then as soon as I get over $4 million, I'm going to go take Edna and Gilbert, and I'm moving to the French Riviera. Fuck. Yeah. Right after I sell my, I gave it away. My 65 Plymouth Barracuda, I gave it to Paul Bruton. I gave it to him. He didn't have a car, and I was going into service, and he needed a car, so I left him my car. Yeah. Well, it seemed like the right thing to do at the time. I did that a lot of times. I gave Patrice a car. She wrecked it. I gave, I've given away how many cars? 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot. You don't sell them? I don't sell them. Usually it's like a time, and sometimes like with the Pontiac, we had a problem that needed about $250 to fix, and we could either take it with us or not, and I could tow it. But Cecilia next door in Santa Fe was so nice, and they were like family, and her grandson did such a good job working for Amy that we just said, you know, he needs a car if he's going to do more working and do more routes. $250, here's this title, we'll sign it off, just take it, get it ready for him. I already fixed the one window that broke out if he wants to fix it without putting the plexiglass in it when they broke into it in Santa Fe to still, Albuquerque still stuff out of it. She goes, he could use a car, and she goes, oh, you are so sweet, we don't need the money. We've got a new job, and they paid for us to move, and he'll need that to help make money to help, you know, make life easier for you. And you were such a sweet neighbor. And she was. It was cute when we asked her how she got her raises to come in. So she goes, I plant them every year. What? You replant them every year? Yeah, they're plastic. It was cute. She had the trees and everything like that, but she had these beautiful flowers. And I always look out and admire them. And she said, they're not real. It's like, no, they're not. No, they're plastic. I put them. She goes, I just like to look at them, and I tried doing the non-plastic ones, and they always died. So I put the plastic ones out there to destroy during the summertime. I was like, wow, that's cool. They do look like the real ones. I want to create an environment to where the real ones don't die as easily during the summer, like when she was younger. Less cars. Maybe we can park some of those cars, bars, and wars. I don't know. But I was sitting there thinking about it. I was thinking about all the rich and famous people. I was like, they obviously can't know who I am, or they would be changing it. It's like a little voice in my head is like, Earl, what? Your whole family knows who you are. You take everything that they say and turn it into complete irrational gibberish, and they still abuse you. They still deny you. They still treat you like shit. They still don't apologize what they did to you, and they haven't done a damn thing to help you. They only try to hurt you every chance they get because you make them feel bad for believing in such irrational crap. What makes you think that Barack Obama and Jennifer Lopez and anybody in Hollywood or anybody in the, these people said, this is your family's way different. They'd be embarrassed because their groups look like shit. These other people have sold billions of dollars of products, won Nobel Prizes and stuff. You really think the Dalai Lama and Pope Francis and that rabbi guy are all going to come up and say, you make us look like complete shit. We would love to come and hang out with you so you could make everything and all our life's work and all our awards and all our money look like complete shit so we could start saving the world from our stupidity. It's not going to happen anytime soon unless, of course, something drastic happens with override things in the government and computer operation switches. That just switch on things and just override things, and then they put it on override things, keep our technology from going out, but have put it on mainstream things and saying, here's what's happening. It looks like we're heading that way from what's happening with the NSA and all the disclosure stuff all the through the last 3 years of President Obama's administration. You can't blame it on President Obama. This was all built up to him. He inherited this mess, and he's been trying his best to fix it, but every time he does, he gets threatened to be killed. That I'm sure of. Yeah. He wants to, but there's more money-making people on one side. There's a lot of people trying to protect him and keep him safe, and he volunteered for this mess to try to help clean it up. So I really do love and appreciate Barack Hussein Obama. I do love him. I gotta quit being so damn hard on him. But I'm just pissed. I just miss my kids. I'm like, you gonna make love to your wife? You get threatened? Like I haven't been threatened to be killed. I got locked up and almost sodomized. What the fuck you talking about? Did they lock you up and almost sodomize you? No, you get Michelle riding you like the Pony Express. You know how much I would love to have? Not Michelle, but you know what I mean. It's a David Abner's wife thing. Never mind. It wasn't, no, we prayed for you guys to be able to have sex in the White House. Of course we did. That's what we sat down and said. And in 4,000 years, may she ride you like the Pony Express at the White House, and may I be all alone in the Southwest getting tortured by a bunch of faithless, fucking, evil, money-making bastards. That was our prayer? I don't remember that. I don't recall David ever praying for anything that fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I don't just think that's feasible. It's not funny, Michelle. You're not funny. I don't like you. Damn it, I love you. Yeah, you know I do. I love him too. I believe I'm talking to you. I don't know. I might be crazy. But then again, I might be sane because I'm scientifically more sane than just about anybody on the whole planet. I can correlate. Never mind. I'm insane. Yeah, I actually believe I communicate with people. I believe I have Professor Xavier type of communication skills. I have to. Well, even if they're using a program, I mean, when I was sitting there at the Safeway and I was looking at those yogurts, and then you piped up in my head and said, "Earl, what?" You called me Earl, just like family. I love you too, Mommy. Okay, look. She sit there and she said, "Do you believe everything you read?" I'm like, "Shut up, Michelle." She's like, "Look at that. Read the thing. It's got yellow dye, green dye, blah, 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 blah. This is a Ritalin attack for your kids. You give this to your kids, they're going to bounce all across the house, all over the walls, and you're going to bitch at them, and you're the one who gave them the drugs. Get them a pizza from Little Caesars." Okay. A pizza. Yeah, something like that. But do not get them that. Get some donuts from the thing or whatever that they made from scratch with stuff without food colors in it. If you're going to give them sugar, give them a quick sugar rush, then let them come down, their sugar come up. But do not give them these pharmaceutical drugs to make them be crazy all night long and you yell at them. It's not their fault. If they tear up the house and all that, it's what Amy feeds them, and Amy gives them no rules. You need to give them something that they can succeed so you can enjoy your time with them when you're there, and you don't have that stupid, I agree, she is a bitch and a bimbo. That's all I got from the Obamas, man. Your wife is a fucking bitch. I'm like, no, she's not. Your wife's mean. My wife's mean. Your wife's evil. There's a huge difference. That's too funny. But B always got that too. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't piss Michelle off. I would not piss Michelle off for all the tea in China and all the booty on Soul Train. But all the booty on Soul Train? Brock, that's kind of drastic. I mean, Rosie Perez was on Soul Train. There was a lot of fine booty on Soul Train. Are you talking about the singers also? Because do you understand what you're talking? Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, Obama? All the booty on Soul Train? I wouldn't piss Michelle off for all the booty on Soul Train. She was my wife either. No. I would sit there and say all the booty on Soul Train couldn't hold a candle to your smiling face when you make love to me and you're there laying next to me in the morning with all sleepy eyes and stinky morning breath. She doesn't have that bad of stinky morning breath. How do I know this? You're just saying that just to sit up for her because you got to sleep with her. Damn, I love you, dog. You're in a fucked up situation. How are we going to get out of this, man? I don't want to wait 2 more years. It may be our only choice, our only option. It's the only way when you get out of there. It's the only thing you can do. Because once you expose it, you can pardon a lot of these people. And it's the only thing that can get you through without a lot of these Republicans trying to get you killed. I can see that. It's more the devils do, not what we're doing, making deals. It's more that's the only way they want. And you can only do it when you're leaving office to get the pardons and stuff. And they want to impeach me. They've been trying to impeach me so we could start this stuff earlier. Well, we can't do that. That's illegal. And then they wouldn't. You can't trust them. Yeah, but we can get them on the way out the door. That's going to sure piss off somebody like Hillary Clinton because that's going to change the whole dynamic of government. We may not even have a president after that. We might just have a representative in the United Nations, representative of nations with representatives that help take leadership positions. But someone we can trust and didn't do former political alliances that made money off of people's continual objectification, exploitation, exploitation, and abuse. Yeah. I just don't see Hillary Clinton being the next president. Me neither. Well, darn, she wanted to be president so bad. Hey, she'll get over it. I feel you. Wow, first black president. Our first, our last, our everything. Boom, 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 boom. I like Barry White too. Well, I'll see what's happening. Well, I'll get myself in shape. That means if the Lopez girl's into me, that means I gotta wait 2 more years to get booty, dog. That's just 50 years old. So when's the first time you made love in your life? I was 50. Oh my God, the 50-year-old virgin? Hey, I'm making believe it's my first time. That's just, no, I don't believe all the stuff about the Lopez girl. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, dude. Would you believe it? Do you believe all? Okay, shut up. Fucking asshole. I can't stand you, Obama. No, I can't stand you. You're an obnoxious pain in my ass. No, everybody knows you that knows you knows what an obnoxious, sarcastic little punk you are if you get you in a private setting. You make people on Capitol Hill want to kill you when you go snidely whiplash on their ass and whiplash their ass all across the damn hallway and outside the Oval Office and back again. You got Joshua in you, so you're a lot like me and Patrick. So if you get into a private conversation with a tit for tat, their tit and tat has been and tat-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-it. And they're sitting there going, did that man just hand me my balls and put them into a sling and tie them around my neck? Yes, I did. Now your balls hang low. Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Tell me about it. Dude, oh shit. Wow. All the stuff you say privately. Is that going to go down in the archives? Alrighty then. Can I watch some of them? When you just get really one of those obnoxious little fuckers and just cut his nuts off and say, here you go. You want it? Here. You want some? Borrow mine. I'll grow more. Orale. It's a family thing. You wouldn't have. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. We love it. Oh, Sly and the Family Stone. I love that's one of my favorite songs too, man. Dog. No, I don't want to. Dude, I want to let the beard grow back in. I just don't feel the same. Whoever loves me is going to like me with my goatee. Have you tried getting in shape like you did during the last election and tried with just the trim with the one guard? No, I'll try it. Why? Dude, I don't think I'm that interested in the Lopez girl. She's caught up in stupid shit like you. She sure is good at acting stupid. She's an amazing actress. No, I don't have Dr. Kevorkian bedside manner when it comes to women. I'm just exceedingly honest. If she wasn't acting so stupid, I wouldn't have to point it out. Oh, come on. You have to live with Michelle. I don't have to live with Miss Lopez. I can say whatever I want and kill it right here and now. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of pissed. I miss my kids. And if I have to wait 2 more years to see my kids, Katie's going to be 9. Emily's going to be, Amy was born in 2004. She's already 10. She'll be 12. Noah will be about almost 15. Natalie will be 18. Patrick will be 25. By that time, I'll probably be a grandfather. It'll be the first time I ever see my grandchild. I haven't seen much of my son but a couple of times in the last 15 years because of these evil fucking bastards that say they run the world and the government. I mean, my life has been fucked up. I'm one of the best fathers that ever lived, baby. I paid child support to take care of my own kid. I got fucked over in the courts. I mean, I sat there and took care of those children as if they are my kids, you know. That woman got pregnant she slept with everybody in fucking town, kept having kids. I kept raising them. She ran off my kids. She destroyed my reputation. She destroyed my finances. She destroyed my education. Her and Barbara fucked up my whole world because they're complete psycho bitches. My life has been hell, and they get treated like these well-respected, wonderful people, and I get treated like I'm fucking crazy. And they don't sit there. I show those videos of those men that get away with molesting, raping, and writing up people in the military to get away with sexual misconduct. I show them the stuff about Michael Aquino with the mind control religious groups to get people in horrible situations so they can control them because of sexual charges that they could use against them to put them away. And they set them up, and then they use them like tools. Fuck, dude. My family is so fucking stupid. They want to get together with cars, bars, and wars, lock out Mexicans to not feed them because that's what Jesus would do, and go bomb the hell out of Arabs so we can use their oil. We can destroy that part of the world, and it's not going to affect this part of the world. I know, dude. I know. But they're trained insane. But that doesn't mean they're not doing anything they don't want to do. Just like the fucking Aquino little drone gets to you in your head every time you communicate with that line. Fuck, I get you, dog. I'm sorry. Man, you inherited hell, I'm the Messiah. I sure picked a good time to be the Messiah, didn't I? It's not that. No, you can't do anything about it. You're born who you are, and you inherit the world that the other assholes created for you to help try fix. Okay? It's not any better and any worse than what David had, Jesus had, or whatever. At least I have the surveillance net and robotic systems to put this in the future to save my reputation and show everybody what a beautiful, wonderful person I was and how shitty all these magical thinking liars were. They're in hell. They're in hell. They're going to hell. They're already going down in history as hell. I mean, you don't think that Caiaphas and Herod and Pilate aren't still living through relative forms of hell? They have to change their name. They have to hide. They can't try to be like that. Everybody looks, you're the one who killed Jesus. You're the one who set up the things to kill Jesus. You're the line of the people who killed Jesus, you know. It's perpetual hell. And my thing is you have to forgive them their debt and their trespass and their irrationality and their sin in order for us to have a kingdom of heaven. But they're still in hell. I'm the only one that's in heaven in my whole family. Yeah, I'm in heaven right now. I'm there right now, just like Jesus said to Barbara's, or the other guy on the other side on the cross. It wasn't Barbara's. Barbara's was gone. But the brother on the cross who asked me, how do I get to your heaven? I'm already there, man. Just forgive them and just let go. he was sad because he knew that guy, Jesus, was bleeding out and was going to lose consciousness and be, but he was considered better, just for better understanding dead. So he was like trying to sit there because I'm gonna die here soon and be unconscious and not be able to talk to this man, and he's gonna take a couple of days to die on that cross because they didn't do him the courtesy of beat the hell out of him, let him bleed out, and go unconscious while he's hanging from here, because crucifixion's a horrible way to die, especially when you're tied up there and you have to stand up on that thing and you start to fall off and it starts to cut off your wind supply and you're fighting to stay alive, and it's just torturous, barbarous, horrible, sadistic way to kill a person. It's just absolutely hideous. Only the lowliest of evolved control freak psychopaths would kill people that way. But a lot of people seem to really like doing that because they love to show how they can abuse you, kill you, and put you through hell, and just do it over and over and over again like people do to me. This is a drawn out crucifixion. It's just we can fuck you over, we can make you look stupid, we can flatten your tire, we can take your phone minutes, we can keep you from getting a job. Then when you do get a job, you'll have to sign off on Amy's kids and then never be able to see them until they're 18, and we can just fuck you and fuck you and fuck you at every turn. We can have Peter Peter and Barbara who took Amy into the bedroom and trained Amy to be Amy, to look like well-respected people and have all these networks to make you look bad and take your kids. Amy fucked everybody in town, and then to add insult to injury, they tried to groom your daughter to have you sexually trapped into an entrapment thing that they could try to get you with. You didn't go for it, so then they tried and tried and tried. It didn't happen. I mean, they're just fucking evil, dude. Not much has changed in anywhere from 4,000 to 2,000 years, dude. Well, the nice thing about it is at least you're not coming to tell me what's wrong, being a great guy like your uncle, saying, I don't want to kill you, I don't want to kill you, and then coming and telling me, my uncle what's up, and then getting murdered by my brother-in-law outside the city walls. And this time, you didn't have to take a bag of silver and have me crucified to death and go hang yourself because you feel like shit because I asked you to do it. Don't feel bad about what's happening to me and feel like it's your fault. It's their fault, just like Jesus knew it wasn't Judas's fault, like I've explained over and over again. Judas only helped Jesus do what had to be done. Herod, Caiaphas, and Pilate weren't going to do what they were going to do. It was just needed to get over with in a matter of time, and he needed one of his people to get it over with, and only his best friend would do it for him. It's not necessary. If it wasn't necessary then, it sure as hell ain't necessary now. Now, if there's a crucifixion and to bleed out and be pagan ritually sacrificed for sin, to save us from sin, it's on them this time. Because when they pray for their brother, they themselves will receive. So all those people that say it was a glorious thing to silence the messenger of God and truth, they have to play with their lives and bleed out and say it's such a glorious thing to die for truth. So it's on them now. Alright, dude? I love you too. You don't say that, I know. Neither does Lopez, I know. I call him. Because I'm mad at her, man! I was led to believe that she was... They jerked me around. Maybe it's not her fault. It's propaganda. Yeah. Her website things kept coming up on the... She could censor herself from me. I don't have to look at her stupid face and her fine ass. Look, I'm kind of hurt. My feelings are hurt right now. Can you cut me a break? I mean, I have to sit here every day and explain to Zeke that the kids aren't coming. I have to sit here and talk to my dad and try to explain to him scientific fact, not theory, and then have him go, Earl, you're just wrong and you're still just a little off and crazy. And then my family, who's completely certifiable, shit. But am I really having an effect on you guys? Is it really having an effect on Lopez and the Smiths and all that? And they're really starting to be able to mathematically equate logically and intelligently and corrugate. I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say. I hate you, Obama. I hate you. You and your Ivy League education. Correlate. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, shut up. Correlate sciences and religious, the sciences and physics and that's been changed and manipulated, but then when you explain it in better memory application, that it's so lucid, so sane, so amazing that it's probably some of the most amazing lives ever lived. And when you get somebody like me that can correlate and tie together the science with the religious principles and values and the mathematics and the memories, it's one of the most beautiful stories that you've ever told in your life. Like the one about, when Caiaphas and with Mary and Jesus, the love story of Jesus and Mary. It's one of the most amazing love stories in the history of the world. My love stories suck. I don't have a love story. Okay, me and Zeke, one of the most amazing love stories ever told. A boy and his dog. I love you too. What kind of dog is your dog anyway? That is a weird looking dog, dude. Whose idea was it to get that dog? Next time, get yourself a good shepherd mix, man, because Zeke's just too cute. Your dog's just strange looking, man. It's not a bigotry thing or anything like that. That's just a weird looking dog. What kind of dog is that? I mean, I'm not talking mess. The girls aren't hearing this, are they? Well, they know Zeke's cuter. They gotta know Zeke's cuter. Oh, come on. Everybody in their right mind says Zeke is just cute. He's cute, man. He's an Australian German Shepherd mix. That's just cute, man. He's one of the cute. Little chubby, travel size for your convenience, looks like a shepherd in an Australian Shepherd body. He's cute. I mean, there ain't much more sexy or cute dog than that little chubby little bouncy wouncy wiggle his butt while you love him. Zeke is one of the cutest dogs in the history of the world, and that's just the way it is. Your guy's dog is cute. Yeah, he's cute. Kind of. If weird is cute, it's cute. I'm just kidding around. Okay, the girls are so going to get me I don't have to worry. It's going to take them 2 years before they can yell at me about the dog wars. I wish it was tomorrow, man. I wish it was like in 2 days. I'd love to meet your daughters, man. They're so beautiful. They really are. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Man, your daughters are so pretty. It makes me, I can't wish for younger days. No. Because it's stupid. It's irrational to want to time travel back to something. That's just crazy. And besides, there's plenty of women around my age that are, yeah. How old is that Trina girl? She's pretty, isn't she? Wow, why did you guys post her on my Facebook? Why did I have to listen to that song? She got a problem. I'm trying to help her with her problem. Instead of I like to fuck, it's I like to make love. Let me show you how. Well, I don't mean it like that, dog. I just mean, yeah, I do mean it like that. I'm single. I can mean anything I want when it comes to physical relations with women. It's like, with Hercules, Ralph had relations. That would be nice. You're a dog, man. I'm gonna get yourself in trouble with your daughter and your wives, your daughters and your wives. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm out of here. I don't want to get in trouble with the Robinson Obama women. Nope. That's taking off more. Oh hell, I'll take them on. Oh, what the hell? Why not? You only live once in this body. Yeah, but when do they? Until the day you die and beyond, which means they'll get me back in the next. Yeah, we'll be even closer next time. Oh, I look forward to it. All right, dog. I love you too. I'll see you in la mañana. All right, blessings and peace.